So I visited MSN.com today and I saw an interesting article that I want to share that I think is relevant to my audience. So basically, it's about this guy. It says murder conviction and death of Florida student. I'll put the link to the description section of this video. Okay, so Gainesville, Florida, a jury has convicted a man who prosecutors say acted out of jealousy when he killed an 18-year-old University of Florida student in 2012. It says after a 2-week trial, the jury in Gainesville on Friday convicted 20-year-old Pedro Bravo of all charges in the death of Christian Aguilar. Prosecutors argued that a jealous Bravo strangled Aguilar because the victim was dating a woman with whom Bravo was obsessed. Aguilar went missing in September 2012 after he and Bravo spent hours together discussing Bravo's depression over his breakup with Erica Freeman. Bravo pleaded not guilty, saying he and Aguilar got into a fistfight and that he left Aguilar alive. Investigators found Aguilar's blood in Bravo's car and presented evidence that Bravo researched ways to drug people and dispose of bodies. Aguilar's body was found in the woods. Alright, so here's the guy right there. Home. Alright, so basically, just wanted to share that because I think that's very relevant with what I've been talking about how the detriment of what cage fighting is doing for society is teaching people to choke people out of anger, and that is a horrible thing that will only lead towards destruction of our society. Just recently, a black man was choked by the police, choked and killed by the police. And here you got this other guy right here choking and killing one of his friends because he was jealous that the guy stole his girlfriend. Okay, so when we live in a society where, you know, they're promoting something more like boxing, where you just punch somebody when you're upset, that's not good, but it's a lot better than choking somebody. If you're upset at somebody and you punch them, and you punch them as hard as you can, you might break a few teeth, you might break a jaw, you might break a nose, you might fracture some bones, but there's a very good chance that the person that you're upset at is gonna live, you know. But once you are promoting for the society of people to choke people when they are angry, you're essentially teaching them the most lethal technique that they could do, unarmed combative technique. You're teaching them the most lethal unarmed combative technique that you could possibly teach them to express when they are angry. And this is not a game out there in real life. There's no referees there to tap, there's no tap outs and referees there to stop the fight. When you're angry at somebody and you're choking them, and you choke them to death, you see what happened to this guy. He got convicted of murder, and who knows how long he'll be in jail. He might be in jail for the rest of his life. This is not a game. These stupid triangle chokes or whatever, guillotine chokes or rear naked choke, whatever bullshit terminology that they want to use to label these chokes, this is not a game out there in real life. And if you're fighting with somebody, you better be very careful what type of techniques that you do, because you could likely murder somebody without justification, and then now you could be the one in jail for the rest of your life. People need to be very careful, when they learn combat techniques. You gotta know when and when not to express these techniques. So hopefully by me making this video, it could open up some eyes for some people, and maybe this could be something that could prevent you from getting into a lot of trouble in the future.